Hello, beautiful Virgo. How are you? I hope you're having a fantastic April. This reading is out a little late, but it's going to still benefit you throughout the month. And yeah, we're going to get right to it. And my name is Elena Valdez, and I am revamping this YouTube channel. It's an old channel that I'm trying to get back up and going. So if you are new here and you like this reading, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. All of that helps. All right, let's get started, dear Virgo. We are going to read, we're going to do a 3-position spread for you. We're going to keep it simple but to the point. And we are going to first read about your potential blocks and fears for the month of April, the advice and solution, and then we're going to finish off with the outcome. No, I lied. We're actually going to finish off with an oracle card. All right, Virgo, let's get started. Dear Spirit, what are the potential blocks and fears that Virgo will be experiencing here in the month of April? Advice and solution, dear Spirit, for the blocks and fears. And the outcome. Very nice. All right, Virgo, let's get started with the blocks and fears, potential blocks and fears. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, Virgo. You got the Knight of Cups followed by the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Wands. Now, this came in the blocks and fears for the month of April. So what I'm already seeing here is that the fear that's heightened for you right now, or the block, is the sense of, will I be able to get over this heartache that I've just experienced? So already out of the gate, for most of you, this is going to be a romantic situation. Now, heartbreak is heartbreak. It's heartbreak, right? So it can be about a friendship as well, or something that brought some kind of heart space openness at some point, or heart space happiness, I should say, right? And because there's been some kind of disappointment regarding that, so whether it was a relationship you were in, a potential person you were dating, getting to know, hoping to be with, a project that was heart-centered for you, an offer that you once received that was then taken away, whatever that is for you, because this fell in the blocks and fears position, there's a feeling here, there's a fear that you won't be able to get out of that heartbreak feeling and move away from it, from this relationship. So some of you are struggling in a situation to either get out of it, or you've taken a while to see. It's almost like you're waiting to see if the situation changes. So it's causing a block because you are in essence putting yourself on pause because you're waiting for potentially someone who hurt you or a situation that hurt you to turn around, right? Because the 3 of Swords is in reverse. So this heartbreak has already happened. This, by the way, could be that you caused this heartbreak to someone else. It can be in reverse as well. I feel like for some of you, this is in reverse. And there's a fear here that your loved one is not going to forget it and move on from the pain that you may have caused them. Intentionally or not, doesn't matter. There's no judgment here, right? This is tarot. This is not judging. So for some of you, you are fearing that this person or situation is not going to be able to get over the heartbreak that you caused them or the pain, and it's not going to move away from that feeling. And for others of you, you don't know. You're being blocked from moving away and ending this situation because you don't know. You're waiting for something to change on the other end. And so you're pausing. It's almost like you don't know if you should have these bags packed and move on. Or some of you do know, but you don't know how to do that, how to take that step forward. Some of you were involved in work, in a passion project, either a job or a career, something that really was heart-centered for you. It was a passion project and it hurt you and you're having a hard time moving away from it. The block can always also be that you had to move away from it and now you're sort of stuck in this energy. All right, so in terms of the solution and advice, oh, Virgo, look at there. You are Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. This is so beautiful. The solution here, the advice, Virgo, is to take all that energy, whatever that energy, that raw, pure, instinctual energy that this here took away from you, or the energy that you perceive you may have taken away from another, and really hone that in, like integrate that, harness that, pull it back into yourself, and allow yourself to balance it out with your intuition, the messages you receive from the universe, God, Goddess, whatever you believe in. And this is also, by the way, Eight of Wands for me can also indicate like Reiki healings, energetic healings, that kind of thing. And when you pair the two, this is a very spiritual type of healing. So that can be a very tangible thing that some of you need to do. Maybe going to someone, an expert that grounds, that helps ground, maybe like a spiritual, grounded guru. I don't really like that word, but let's say teacher who can help you access this, right? This kind of energy. I feel like a lot of you are into Reiki here, and this is something that's going to help you get unstuck. But either way, the advice and the solution, the point of it is to lead you back to this grounded space that you actually naturally know how to be in, because this is your element. You are Pentacles. You are Earth, Virgo. There's something about needing to take this energy that's happening over here with this disappointment, and whether it's because you did it to someone or they did it to you, there's something about it being taken out of your body, like you needing to either purge it out or bring it back in. It's almost like if you were somebody who gave your power away, taking your power back. If you're someone who took too much in this situation, purging it out of your energetic system. That's what this is here. When you combine it with this card, which is the Ace of Swords, highly spiritual. These two together are highly, highly spiritual. So the advice, again, to repeat, the advice, the solution for you is to do whatever you need to do to purge it out. And some of you, part of this is holding on to a grudge. I'm feeling that heavily, heavily, heavily. There is a grudge that you're holding on to in your body that needs to be taken out. Pull it out. For some of you, it's going to be spiritual work, energetic work, Reiki, meditation, Kundalini exercises, yoga, movement, right? But whatever you do is going to have crown chakra accessing element to it. And it's also about thinking about a situation in its innocence, in its initial stages. How did you feel about this person or the situation when you initially entered it? Figuring out how to get back into that state, like removing the in-betweens, right? Of where you are now and where you were when you first, like that whole gap of however you ended up in this position here, sort of going back. You see how there's like a little ladder? You can't really see it here. I don't think you can. Where there's a ladder that's leading. There's like a cyclical, almost like a shell here leading into her crown chakra. Just sort of like unwinding and going back to that place of enlightenment and innocence where you once believed in something or someone. And not for them. It's not for them. It's for yourself, for your own well-being. And it's getting in peace with that energy so that you can be here in this beautiful centered place. This also, when you have this pairing, it's about focusing on an energetic healing. I am hearing a lot of you are into Reiki, and that would be just any energy movement. You can do this yourself too, just by moving your body, doing some Kundalini exercises, right? Some yoga, really with the intention of purging out whatever is in there. But this is where you need to get back to, this space here, Virgo, which is calming. It is the healer. Some of you are healers. Some of you are the Reiki masters here. And healers doesn't have to be necessarily energetic, right? Some of you can be doctors. Some of you can be healers in other ways. You can be teachers. It doesn't always have to be esoteric or metaphysical. And even for those of you who are not metaphysical and not in that realm of Reiki or what have you, this can be moving, just simply moving and purging the energy out by moving, walking, but also writing and expressing, purging it out through writing, thinking, talking about it. The outcome here, dear Virgo, now we're only talking about April. Oh, this is so beautiful. Yeah, there's a movement forward here. It's going to happen rather quickly if you allow it to. There's a movement forward towards your healing that will end this cycle. Because that's what this is, right? That the world puts a closure to a chapter. There's a huge, huge struggle happening here. Some of you are having a hard time letting go of a chapter, letting go of a person, of a job. A lot of you are holding a grudge. I feel that. It's about forgiveness. And here, the outcome, should you follow this, should you follow this healing, this purging, and whatever way you need to do that, should you follow that, Virgo, the outcome here is moving forward towards a healing space where you can be hopeful again. Because your hopefulness, that optimism that you initially had about the situation over here has faded. But here, in the outcome, you are moving forward and into the healing space and back in that space of belief and faith and trust again. Once you get to that place where you can forgive, you can trust people again, you can trust other situations that are similar to this, you can trust yourself, that you can make the right decision moving forward, that you can spot these situations, these red flags, as we call them. Sometimes they're only yellow flags, right? That later turn into red flags. Whatever that is for you, as you move forward into this healing, you will find the healing. And then you'll meet the end of that chapter. Oh, it's not a light April for you, dear Virgo. But look at the difference in the color. Let me just show you the color. Look how dark this initial space that we came into is, right? And then the color starts to open up because you start your healing. You start to forgive. You start to purge. And then you get to the space of bam, color, aliveness, electric, right? All right, let's close your reading out here, dear Virgo, with an oracle card from Sacred Creators. The creator of this oracle deck is the same creator as this Light Seer deck that I'm using here for your reading. I love her work, Chris Ann. She's amazing. Love her. All the work they've put into this. I just realized I just assumed her pronoun or their pronoun. I have no idea. All right, dear Spirit, what is the oracle card? What is the best message for Virgo during the month of April from this particular oracle deck? Is the best message? Yeah. Cut the cords of doubt. All right, let's read it. Cut the cords of doubt, rising against any odds, letting go of doubt, fulfilling your soul path, tackling creator angst and launching anyway, shining like a freaking sun and delivering your genius and brilliance. Yeah, so once you release this energy or allow it to release you, this whole shining, you got to start here. You'll get back to center, my dear. Yeah. And that is only April. So if you like this reading, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. It's all very helpful. I am revamping this YouTube channel. I haven't been on this channel for a while. I need your help. I need other people to support it in order for it to work. So if you did like it, please subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you back here in May.